Hi, I'm glad to have you here. I am going to talk about a little bit about if God allowed something to happen, there is a blessing in disguise. And everything happens for a reason, even if we don't get what that reason is right now. We are constantly growing and learning so we can elevate ourselves into enlightenment. So this applied, what I am going to talk about applies to every situation in your life, but I am going to focus more on relationships. So we are receiving right now a huge energetic force from the universe to help us manifest love into our lives. You are going through a few weeks that you may feel like a huge desire to manifest in this reality a soulmate relationship. It could be like the past 3 or 4 weeks that you feel like the need to be like alone with yourself and to be aware of all those things you need to change inside of you so you can manifest that relationship, or in the case that you are already in a relationship with your soulmate or you have met your soulmate. Those changes inside of us as because we have to align ourselves with the vibrational the vibration of this relationship, so we can take this to the next level. So what I do actually when I am in a situation that I don't understand in the moment. For example, if you have a relationship with someone who is who lives in another country, and you have been in this situation for so long, and you don't see like a way out, that you don't see how can you move to his country or her country, or when can you move, or when that person can move into your country, or you can find like a middle point and actually be together in some place, or if you are with someone who can commit with you right now because of whatever reason. We actually, when we get into these situations that are happening right now in relationships, we get like exhausted, and we kind of this is the time when we get desperate for things to evolve, to resolve, because we have been waiting so long that we are actually feeling like the need of changing, the need of changing whatever is blocking our happiness. So and our desire to have a relationship. So if you are in this situation, but instead of separation, you feel connected to that person, you feel in your gut and in your entire body that both of you are right for each other, that no matter the situation, no matter that you both understand the difficulty and how is the situation provoking like maybe like sadness or desperation in both of you, no matter what the situation is, you both remain by decision to be together because the connection is too strong. When the connection is too strong, it is we are talking about a soulmate relationship. So when you feel, if you feel this coming from the other person and coming from you, that this strong connection, that you both feel it and you are overcoming every stage of the situation in the relationship, you can ask God. This is what I do. I actually take like a long time and ask God to take away from me whatever or what no longer serves me or serves my purpose. So it is a matter of sitting down for a while and meditate on this and ask God to actually take away from your life everything and everyone that doesn't serve you anymore and that doesn't serve your life purpose. To do this, you have to be aware of what you are doing. You can't ask God to take away everything that no longer serves you and everyone that no longer serves you if you are afraid inside of losing that thing or losing that person. If you do it, you have to do it convinced that God is going to do what is best for you. So you have to surrender and say, okay, if this is not good for me, I ask you to please just remove it from my life. After asking God for this, you will see in the next few weeks and in the next months or few months that important and major changes start to take place in your life. And out of nowhere, people that are not aligned with you and with your higher self will leave. People, jobs, behaviors, way of thinking, all of that is going to start falling down. People that are not aligned with your higher self and that are not serving you anymore are going to live your life suddenly. And if you go through this and you see people leaving, especially and it's happening faster now because we are in eclipse season, so everything that ends in the next 6 months it ends definitely. The same for things that if the connection doesn't end, it going to get stronger. So if the connection gets stronger on the next 6 months, it's because it's something that's going to last a long time. So if you do this and you just why to do this? Why do this? This is because if you want to manifest something, you want to clean up yourself. You need to clean up yourself so you can empty the vessel and you can receive what you are asking for. So if you have in your life things, situations, patterns, way of thinking, past wounds that are occupying a space in your life, then you can't enter your life. You can't move to the next step with your partner, with your loved one, if you haven't cleaned up all the garbage that you have from the past and that it's not longer serving you. Because moving to the next steps imply a lot of another responsibilities, another way of thinking, another perspective. So it is not the same that you have a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship with someone that you see 3 or 4 times a week, and you take the next step to get married or to move in together. So your consciousness level have to level up. So if you don't clean the garbage, you can't move on into the new. So this is why we do this. So we ask God to remove everything that we don't longer need so we can move forward. So when you surrender to God's good will, you will experience a more loving, joyful, and fulfilling life. You stop obsessing yourself with things and relationships that are toxic for you. And what's left in your life after you clean up is what God wants you to have in your life. No matter the circumstances that you are going through with your loved one, if you release it to God and that person stays in your life after asking God to take away everything that you don't longer need, and you feel more connected to that person and that person feel more connected to you, instead of feeling separation, there's a blessing in the sky for both of you. and for your relationship. So what is happening is that God is preparing both of you to take the next step. God is taking out the layers of selfishness and ego. He is healing your past wounds and the other person's past wounds. God is helping both of you to awaken to a new concept and a new perspective of what love is and what a romantic soulmate relationship actually is. So you both can build a lifetime relationship. This is why frequently when we meet our soulmate, our twin flame, things are not as easy as in other relationships, because the bond between twin flames is a connection that transcends time, transcends space, and even life. So I encourage you in this moment to have faith, to remain calm and focused, visualizing that next steps with your soulmate. And because the right time for you to be together, it is coming soon. So we are very close of having that major shift, having that major change in our love lives. So you ask for this, intentionally or not, you ask for this. Sometimes we ask consciously of what we are asking, but sometimes with our thoughts we are asking too, even if we are not aware of what we are doing. So you ask for this, and God is preparing both of you to receive it. So I hope if you feel identified with it, you can comment here, and you can leave a comment, and we can talk further about it. So I send you a lot of blessing. Thanks for watching this.